Okay, we're gonna try this again. I don't know what's going on today. Has definitely felt like it's a retrograde or something. Let me see if my chat will come up. All right. Irene, hello, babe. Sorry about that, guys. Hot Sun, hello. Hello, hello. Space Cowboy, hello. CA Cutie, hello. Marissa, hello. Jojo, hello. Angelica, hello. Pretty in Pink, hello. Neon, hey, hey. Sue, hello. M. Libra Girl, hello. I'm okay. My grandson got strep, and I think I might be coming down with it, but other than that, I'm okay. Hello, Amy. Hello, Roxana. And I'm still without a mod at the beginning, so just bear with me, boobs. I appreciate y'all being here. Let it fill up a little bit. Yeah, I added everybody. If I said your name, you're definitely on the list. Sorry about the technical difficulties. I don't know what's going on. Does anybody else have a day like that? We've had a day around here. Hey, Jean. Thank you for being here. I'm sorry. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 spots left, so I'll give it a little bit of time. And I do have a donation from Rising Phoenix if she shows up. Mary Jane, hello. Welcome. Man, it really felt like a retrograde because, I mean, my phone blew up for the last 13 hours of stuff I had to get done. Just out of the blue. It always happens like that. Hey, Rachel, welcome. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spots left. And I hope y'all had a good Father's Day weekend. I had to go disappear for a while. Sometimes it's like that. That's probably why things are weird now, is because I disappeared. They're all trying to get back into alignment. Hello, Nana. Welcome. You changed your name back? Still Purple Heart, though. Still a Purple Heart. I love it. Alright, so 6 spots. I'm glad I'm not the only one that it affected. Not that I want anything to go crazy for you, but understand me. Hello, Laura. Welcome. And if y'all are here, could you please hit that like button? It is greatly appreciated. Purple Hearts. I love it. It's probably one of my favorite color hearts. Yeah, I'm glad you can make it. I had to take a little vacay, but I'm back. I think the shadow was trying to keep me from starting the live, but I overcame it. It's cool. We can bypass that. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spots. Ari, hello, babe. We got you on the list. How did your date go? Did you get some of that Italian stallion? Neon, I have had a crazy day. My mom ended up having to go to the ER. My grandson just got diagnosed with strep. It's just been, it's, my landlord's calling me, everybody's calling me, I don't know. It's been a day. But other than that, I'm fine. It's just one of those days. Alright, 4 spots. If it doesn't fill up in a minute, I'll begin, but just hang with me, guys. Thank you for asking, Neon. How was your day? Or how are you today, I should say. Yeah, no bueno. He's like almost 2. So for him not to be moving around, it's scary. But he got some antibiotics, so he'll be fine. Mixed emotions. I don't know. Something's weird in the atmosphere right now. I just feel it, I guess. Everything's kind of disconnected. Let's just pray it's all for the betterment, you know what I mean? Alright, 4 spots, 4 spots. Let's see if we can fill them up. If not, I'll start. I think Gemini season's trying to hold on or something. It's making a splash at the end. Hey, Sienna, welcome. Alright, 3 spots. Give it like 1 more minute. And thank you, Jane, for getting the list. I appreciate you, babe. You're back. Back and forth between the one that's not working and the one that is. I don't know what happened. The whole thing froze up on me. I had to restart it. Alright, let's just start. I'll let the last 3 fill up. Irene, you are first, babe. What is your question? General love. Alright, babe, I got you. Let's see. General love for Irene. Spirit, what does Irene need to know right now concerning love? Ooh, lovers. Gemini. King of Swords. I think the King of Swords is what, Aquarius? Well, what's funny is that extra card wanted to fly out with the 8 of Wands. So there could be a connection in your life. You could be connected to somebody that is a little bit what do you call it? Inconsistent, not really connected to their heart space. And you're coming across a choice, right? Do you want somebody that's cold? The King of Swords is very smart. They take care of a lot of things, but they are very like, this is what they've got to say, no heart space. And I'm not going to say no heart space, but limited, right? And it's saying like maybe you're in the process of letting one thing go in order for something else to come in, because we have the King of Pentacles here with the 8 of Wands. So something's moving towards you that's a little more secure, stable. This is like the husband material, the nurturer, the one that builds a home. And so with the lovers, the season might be in between now, I'd say, in Leo season. You might have to make a decision. Like, should I stay connected to somebody that's not giving to me emotionally? Or should I move towards something possibly new that's a little more, you know, stable, secure? So there's a choice coming for you, boo. That's what I got from that, my love. And thank you for your donation, whoever just sent that to me. I don't want to say your name. So whoever just donated, let me know and I'll read for you. And while you do that, let me get Hot Sun because Hot Sun was next. Matt's feelings, intentions, next actions. Alright, let's see. Okay, Neon, you're the one? Alright, I got you next, babe. Let me just do Hot Sun. Get your question ready for me. I still feel in between the two of you, you both have like really good memories of one another, but Matt could be focused on cleaning something up in his life, trying to build something for himself, putting a lot of work into his job, career, starting a business. It's kind of like there's a blockage because he's gaining his strength, right? And then so right now he's just trying to keep his head down, take care of what he's got to take care of. And so right now it's like he's not really giving me much more except for the Six of Cups did come out. So it does say like, even though, you know, there's love there, even though there's a shared history there, it's still no movement as of right this second. So that's what I got. All right, Neon, I got you, babe. What is your question, my love? All right, what's coming towards you in love? Girl, they're so bad right now. Thank you, but oh my gosh, they're horrible. Please don't look at them. All right, let's see, Neon. What is coming in love for you? The song playing right now is Hard Fought Hallelujah. Ace of Wands. 9 coins. There's something moving towards you that might be gaining momentum. This could have been something that was stuck for a while. Or there was like something that needed to be completed. So I feel like it's unfinished business, right? I feel like somebody's coming towards you to either like re-spark the fire or to like start again, right? It feels like a long road that you've been on with whoever this is. King of Swords. And the Fool. Okay, this gives me the energy of like, I've made up my mind. They could have gained some kind of clarity around the full moon. How do I say it? I do feel like something has kind of been stagnant, but it wasn't really stagnant. It was moving, but it was not moving like to where you could see it. So either you were completing something or they were completing something, but energetically anyways, because in the physical it could feel like nothing's moving, nothing's happening. Now if you don't want a past person, that's fine, but this is showing me like this is something like this could also mean you're coming to the point that you made the decision like, I'm breaking free, I'm gonna set myself free, like I've been waiting too long and I want the excitement back in my life, right? I'm gonna start over. And sometimes that's one of the hardest decisions to make, is to walk away from something that had great potential but never really showed up. But let's see what else we've got. There could have been like a third party interference here, or somebody that just got in the way. It says heartbreak, so this could have been somebody that just broke your heart, never really showed up, and this is you either breaking free from that or a new beginning. I can't really tell yet, especially this could have been a person that was like they were good for a time but not for a long time, right? Somebody that you had a lot of passion for at one time. But I still feel some kind of unfinished business in regards to this. Um, Maybe that's why it just says hookup. Good time, not a long time. Third party. This person brings a lot of drama, whoever that past person is. So could be what you're recognizing. Like, it was fun. I enjoyed it while it happened, but I'm done with that. I'm finished. I'm not going to put myself back in that position again. I don't know where I'm going, but I'm headed in that direction. So, you could be like Dobie, you got your sock and you're like, I'm free elf now. If you watch Harry Potter. But, I definitely feel some heat coming into your life, though, because I feel like somebody that is going to bring some passion, but I feel that's new, not necessarily the past person. Now, this could also be like, maybe that was something y'all had to overcome together, and it's time to start new, because the World and the Fool are all about, like, new beginnings, but also ending an old chapter. So hopefully that helps. Just a bunch of drama, yeah. It sucks. I mean, some people just aren't on the same vibration, right? No hard feelings. We're just on different timelines. So, I see an exciting new adventure for you coming, for sure. This might be like somebody approaching you and you're like, you know what? I'm done with that. I'm done. Like, that was the straw that broke the camel's back. Like, no. Mm-mm. And you might just enjoy one last good time with them. Who knows? That's what I've got for you, boo. Hell yeah. Be on a peaceful vibration. People are just too much sometimes. But I do appreciate your donation, boo. Thank you so much. Okay, so hello, you are next, babe. Who are you really at the core? I'm on a peaceful timeline too, man. It's hard to disrupt that once you get there. It's like, I'm not giving that up. It's crazy. I wear a hematite ring, as you can tell my tan line, but it broke today in the middle of all this drama. And I'm like, okay, well, it protected me and did its job. Now I need to get another one. All right. So, hello. Who are you at the core of your being? You're a dreamer. You're very balanced. It may have taken you a while to get here, but it's like, it kind of gives me like master manifester, even, because you've combined the masculine and the feminine together, right? And which is igniting that flame. Like, you know who you are at the core. You know what your support is, where it comes from, energetically aligned. It's like, I'll dream it and make it happen. So it's like you're the creator of your own universe, basically. Like, you may have just realized that, but this is, to me, in this reading, this gives me like that spark that some people would call it the God particle, right? That drives you at the core. It's like, I dream it and then I bring it together and make it happen, because I'm working with the universe. Very beautiful. I like your core. But I will say, at times you could be a little bit of, I don't want to say delulu, but like, sometimes you rather live in like the dreamland instead of like actually getting out there and living it, right? So it can be a blessing and a curse. It gives me Pisces energy. Like, I'm a Pisces, so I understand it, but it's like, very beautiful. I love that. Hello. And I'm glad you're here. I would have hated it if it would have said anything different. Hey, Firefly. Okay, I'm excited for your free list question. Space Cowboy, are you here? I am a Pisces Sun and a Pisces Mercury, I think. So my communication is Pisces. Okay, no Space Cowboy, huh? Disappeared. CA Cutie. Oh, there you are. Okay. What is your question? Let me do CA Cutie while you post your question, Space Cowboy. Any issues around work that you need to be aware of? Let's see. Does CA Cutie have any issues at work that they need to be aware of? This gives me like, be careful of who you consider to be a friend, even if you have history with them. It feels like somebody is not representing themselves fully to you. It can be like a group of 3 people. Um, it's like they're good to your face, but behind your back they like plot and plan. The Moon and the 3 of Pentacles. So I've got 2 women and a man, but I think the man specifically is the one that like kind of like gaslights you or makes you like feel comfortable with them, but they're not. It's like behind your back they plot and plan. I don't know what that's about, or like, just gossip or whatever. I don't know what that is, but be careful of. But they do say keep your friends close and your enemies closer, so you're probably right where you need to be. I don't think you have to worry about it. It's just inner office drama. I think the free list is closed. Oh, yeah, you can be added. Alright. Space Cowboy. Okay, is it over for good? Let's see. The song playing right now, you're gonna laugh. It's like For My Broken Heart by Reba McEntire. I don't know if you listen to that kind of music, but maybe that song has a message for you. I don't feel like it's over. What I do feel like, do you want to go through it again? Like, as much as you love this person, because that is the lovers, right? There is a strong connection here. And it has taught you something, because maybe when you met this person, you were very defensive, you were wounded, you had things going on that, like, maybe, or that's that person, they were wounded. But it's like you've elevated from this connection. So I wouldn't say it's over yet, but I will say, like, what you do with it is kind of up to you, because Spirit's kind of saying, like, sometimes love isn't enough, right? Sometimes people are here for a season and then they have their moment and then they move around. But definitely count your blessings, like, that you've learned the lesson, or that you're learning the lesson, because I do feel it's putting you in alignment with a really good timeline. So no, not over yet. I do feel like there's maybe one more go round. Alright, so Marissa, you're welcome back. What does Vaughn really think of you? Every time I hear the name Vaughn, I think of that tattoo show. Can't think of it right now. It's like LA Ink or it shows like they think pretty highly of you. Like they feel comfortable with you. They feel like they have a solid foundation with you. You're going places, which is in alignment with where they sit, right? Like it's kind of like you let them be the man, which they really like. I feel like you're really humble. You make them feel safe and comfortable. You make them feel like the man. So I definitely feel like they have good feelings about you. Alright, so next, JoJo. Yes. No. No, I think it was Black Ink Crew or something. It was from like Chicago or New York or something like that. But it's a spinoff of the one with Kat Von D. You hope that's your... He has a girlfriend. Yeah. I asked about how he feels about you, though. So... But I do love Kat Von D. Except that she blacked out all her tattoos, and I think that's crazy. But anyways. Alright, Angelica. No JoJo. JoJo's been missing a lot. Alright. You're welcome, my love. How does Xavier currently feel about the space you've been giving him? I think it's much needed, honestly, because maybe some things that he was doing, he wasn't doing it from like a really interactive. It's like he knows you're a great catch. He knows with you he could be victorious, but his energy is just, I don't want to say depressed, but like not really connected to the heart. Maybe they were a little bit of a free spirit, you know, and so they needed that reflection to really see, like, this is the one that will bring me to a very abundant place. And so they're kind of looking at things and maybe even understanding, like, I can see why she gave me space because I'm not accountable. I come in and out. I'm good for one thing, you know. And I don't really show up when I need to. So I honestly feel like he feels you did the right thing by giving him space, because it's given him time to really miss you, to really look at like what he's missing out on through the space, you know. And so maybe it's connecting him more to his heart. But he definitely thinks highly of you. Alright, so next we've got Pretty in Pink. Gee. You're waiting to live with me? Or to live with me? Pretty in Pink. Pretty in Pink. Yeah, there's people that come just to get on the list and then they bounce, and it's cool. I understand, but... Alright, so Neon says they have the best question ever, so I'm waiting for it. Yeah, you do not have tolerance. Gina's like my hard side. She does the things I don't. Alright, Neon, where are you at? You said you had the best free question ever. There you are, okay. Do you have warriors in your bloodline? Okay. I like that. Let's see. Does Neon have warriors in the bloodline? And was it passed down? Let's see. I feel like spiritual warriors for sure. Hierophant and the strength card. I will definitely see like spiritual warriors. It's like their war was fought without like aggression, or it comes from like a peaceful place. Not to say you don't have, warriors that go to battle, but this is like spiritual warfare, it looks like. Like they fought spiritual warfare more than they actually had knives and guns and, that kind of war. For this, it feels more spiritual. But that's not to say that you don't have more, this is just 3 cards. I feel the strong like grandmother presence or like great grandmother, something like that. Maybe they were like very connected to the spiritual realms, and they still protect you. So when you say warrior, that's what I've got, love. That's what I got. Oh, thank you, CC, for your 4 donations, love. I appreciate you so much. Long time no see. And hopefully that helps, Neon. Alright, Cece. I gotta hear the tea. What's going on, love? What's going on? I feel like it was like a healer, or like covering people with protection. It's like it gives me protective more. Um, so it gives me like whatever was to come against you, your family, they were there to protect it. But also, I think they reached out to others too, like healing, natural medicine, things like homely is what I'm getting. But I hope that helps. Alright. Okay, hold on, Sue. CC donated, and I'm going to get to you next, I promise. You took a mental day from work. You go, boo. You go. You know what? While you type your question, let me do Sue just so I don't lose her. Direction, career, family, new boyfriend. You have a fascination with herbs. It's probably passed down. Okay. With 3 cards, boo. 3 cards. I'm going to try to see what I can get for you, babe. But y'all got to remember, this is just like a little snapshot, right? Okay. This gives me, there's like judgment ahead. And that could be over people that have, treated you poorly, but it's like a call to come back around. The only thing I'm getting is like there's this very strong connection here, but it's very guarded. And so maybe you need to make a judgment call. Is this right for me? Am I in the right space to accept it? Is my heart fully open? Is their heart fully open? I think you have, to be honest, I don't think relationships are something you need to focus on right now. I think you need to focus more on kind of clearing out past traumas, and like building yourself up, because when I get 9s, it's very singular. So it's like maybe you need to work more on loving yourself, building yourself up, going towards what you truly want to go after. Because sometimes we have people in our life that will throw us off course. So be careful of that. But that's what I got. Alright, Cece, I'm ready for you, babe. I'm going to read it. Okay, so you went to the chiropractor. 2 nuns in the lobby. Wow. Hey, Jason. It's okay. I'm used to it, Jason. I'm used to it, Jason. All right. 2 nuns. That is interesting. But let's see. When is the new work opportunity showing up? You're at like the university. I need you to make it quick. All right. Let's see if I can get some timing around this. Or all right, Spirit, show me this new job opportunity. How close is it? What does she need to be looking out for? Oh. Thank you, Jason. Okay. I'm gonna be honest, boo. I feel like it's coming pretty quick with the Ace of Wands and the Eight of Cups. But I feel like there is still... It almost feels like you have to defeat Satan before you leave. You gotta beat the boss. Like you're at the end of a level or something on Mario. And maybe you being there is gonna transition things going forward. Like maybe you're there to end something, because there is something very toxic here. And so I think this is still like needing something is gonna happen, right? But I do feel that the move towards something new is coming very quick. It kind of feels like, fuck this, I'm out, and then the job shows up, right? That's the way I feel. Like there's something that's gonna happen that's gonna just throw you out there, and as soon as you go to look for something, it's right there. That's the way I feel. And I'm not telling you to quit your job right now. Never tell you that. But this feels like there's something that's gonna test you, and depending on how you handle it, you could be defeating the boss right before you go, and then you're like, I'm out. Said what I needed to say, I'm out. It says your answers are coming. You will receive your current... You will resolve your current situation soon. And that's on the Devil and the Five of Swords. So, there is some kind of answer coming about this. And it will be resolved, it said. So I think you're the one to resolve it. And because of that, you're getting rewards in the future. It says you are cashing in on all the good work you've done. Raises, bonuses, prosperity are coming in. Keep going and keep growing. The future. Plan for the future while living in the present. You are always supported by spirit. Your psychic abilities can bring you prosperity. So there's something like a necessary thing that's happening right now. But it's going to set you free. We got freedom here. And magic. But I think, like I said, you know when you have unfinished business and it just drags on and you're like, I can't take this anymore. But then something happens that just kind of throws you out to the wolves. But it's like immediately you're picked right back up. That's the way I feel it. But it's going to create some kind of change. And you're going to walk away feeling amazing. You're going to be like, yeah, F that girl. So, sooner rather than later, my love. All right, your next question. Shit, you should have asked them to pray for you. They would have. It's their job. I don't really know what nuns do. What do? I grew up in the Catholic Church and still have no idea. I know they pray and they don't have, nasty time at all, ever. They devote their lives, but I guess that is their job, right? They pray. I would have asked them, like, there is a demon at my job and I need you to come and cast it out. Oh, you have 4 weeks saved up. Shit, just go take your vacation. All right, so what is your next question? Okay, question 2. Let's ask, will you have a new job by your birthday? Alright, let's see, love. Will you have a new job by your birthday? I think the opportunity is there by your birthday, but maybe you're conflicted about it. Fives are here, so you might be in the process of change. It kind of feels like you may have more than one offer. It feels like you are moving out. It's kind of like the Five of Cups to me and the Five of Wands is like that point that I had said earlier. It's like you know it's time to go, but you haven't quite picked which way you're going to go, because I do feel like there's offers. And you're just unsure, I feel like. I don't know why you're unsure, so let's get some clarifiers here and see. Maybe you're scared to like jump back into the fire. Like you want to make sure that it's the right choice. You don't want to go from one frying pan to the next. Because this one gives me like maybe somebody you know tells you, hey, there's a job here, but you have to move or you have to travel or something like that. And you're like, I don't know. And the Empress over this is like maybe you're not confident enough to take one of the jobs, but you know it's like meant for you. So remember who you are. Like you can do anything, right? Even if it seems like you don't know enough, take it anyway, because I think that's the one that's being sent towards you. Four of Wands. So maybe this is like when you're taking your vacation and you kind of come up on an opportunity, whether through a friend or maybe social media is what I'm getting, and it's going to be very secure. There it could be even like a higher level position, like a manager, I don't know, CEO. You're going to like it there. But for some reason there's still conflict, and I'm not sure why. It's kind of like maybe there's too many options. And so you're like, well, this one can do this for me and this one can do that for me, but which way should I go, right? So I would say you're kind of in the process. I think this is like where you're moving outside of it. I feel like August, September is like when you'll finally be in that position. maybe even Libra season. So still a couple more months, but man, this year has gone by so fast. It'll be here before you know it. But this gives me like you've had enough, you're out, you're moving towards something peaceful, you're just not sure, but it's kind of like the answer is right in front of you, and I don't know if it's something that you already know about, but you're like, I don't really want to do it. I don't want to do that, but it ends up being something really good for you. All right, question number 3. Or Christmas. Fake it till you make it, yeah. Right? You'll be there before you know it. So just hang on. It's coming. I think there's going to be a period of like quiet time for you. Maybe you go on vacation and kind of rejuvenate your soul. Maybe that's when you're taking your vacation, like you quit and you're taking that vacation, maybe even for your birthday. And then when you get out of that, that's when things are going to start moving. I'm ready for Halloween. I think by Halloween I'm gonna have my office set up for being on camera again. I just like doing it in my pajamas and I can dance and be weird and y'all can't see me. Incognito. Alright, question number 3. I mean, I wish the cold weather would come fast. It's too hot here. Texas is horrible. Yeah, I remember the receptionist. You gave her a bad... Ooh. She probably deserved it, though. They can be hacked. Well, it's hacking the table right now, so I don't think it can get further than that. If it starts moving on me, it's going in the trash. I really don't leave it like live though when I'm not on it. How does an actor treat right now that... Right, what's gonna change with this girl now that she has a bad performance review? Let's see. She's gonna show up. The sun. I'm here to work. I'm happy to work. What? Everybody is my friend. Yep. She's gonna be like kissing everybody's butt, working hard, but going home and crying about it. Because maybe she's been in her feelings a little bit too much. And the tower, she wasn't expecting it. She really feels like everybody loves her. So, I don't really know, boo. Okay, I'll cover it up. Yeah, it's like, okay, I'm going to show up. I'm going to hide my feelings, but it really hurt my feelings. So maybe she's going to get out her feelings and just actually do her job. She's like, okay, I'm going to try to look for it in a different perspective. I'm going to balance my emotions. There's a reason. But I'm going to cry about it on the inside. Like, I thought they loved me, and they don't. But it's going to help her to man up a little bit. Maybe she needed it. Because sometimes if we're looking from our perspective, we don't really because, you know, we're always our biggest fans, right? Or our worst enemies. So maybe she was telling herself like lies, and now she's got to face the truth. Like, maybe she hasn't been doing right. Maybe she has been Seven of Swords, sneaky. And so it's going to help her to build that confidence eventually. But she's going to cry in quiet, but in, like I said, she's going to head down, smile on her face, showing up now. Showing up. Trying to look at things from a brighter perspective. But it did hurt her feelings because she's like, I've been here so long, I thought we were cool. Blase, blase. And I know that you said, like, she's known that for a while, that you and her just don't really mix well. But it still hurt her feelings. But it will actually get her to keep her head down and work, which is amazing. That's all you wanted, right? Yeah, the Tower and the Nine of Swords. It's something that she thinks about at home. And we don't want to wish any bad upon anybody, you know, but sometimes we need those dark nights. We need those soul thoughts, you know. We need to get a little deeper. Maybe she just needs to get a little deeper. Some things are necessary. All right, number 4. Is your current temporary boss ever going to stop being on your ass, or is she never changing? She keeps showing up as the devil. I don't know. I think she's a very miserable, self-loathing type of person. I don't like reading for her, honestly, because she's just got a very heavy energy. But we are going to see. This gives me the energy of, I think she drinks a lot. And I feel like like the way that she's experienced love in life is like everybody always leaves. And love is cold. Like, it doesn't have much basis. Like, when she says, I love you, her heart space just isn't really there. I feel like she's gonna, at some point, I don't know if she's gonna end up getting a divorce, or just somebody that she's dealing with is gonna give her that hurtful truth that, like, you have, if you expect things to be different, you have to change them. You have to look at things from a perspective. To me, she kind of lives in, like, maybe at one time she was really a nice person. Maybe she just got really hurt, but she still sees herself as that, and it kind of is like childish, and there's a lot of trauma surrounding her childhood. Something about her childhood made her cold, made her very disconnected. She's a smart person, but she's very strategic. She moves different. I think she's gonna have a point in her life where she's in a place where she has nowhere to go but her knees. But I don't think you're gonna be around to see that. And I think it has to do with like a divorce or something like that. But work related, I don't really see her changing until this happens. She's got to face the reality, and she's got to go through some kind of shadow, because if not, she's always going to be kind of vindictive, and she picks certain people out because what you represent is one of her shadows, right? And you know how they say, like, people are a reflection of you, and so you trigger that part of herself. So maybe at one time she was a lot like you, right? And so now she's intimidated by it instead of embracing it. But that's what I got. I do feel like they will. I feel like there is a cut, there is a divorce or a separation here, or something she truly loves. But this to me is childhood. It's mommy issues. And it really affected how she loves, right? And it could be daddy issues too. You know, maybe her dad was very strict. He didn't show love. And so she went after the type of man that her dad was. I kind of get like a narcissist type of energy. I mean, from what I feel, she's had a really hard life. But a lot of us have, you know, and we're not out there being rude and mean to people either. So, I don't know. Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do sometimes. But that's what I got. I got a little too deep, but yeah. And thank you so very, very, very much. I do appreciate you, love. It's always good to see you. And I hope this all works out for you soon. Please come back and tell me all about it. All right, Jason, your turn, my love. Oh, Jason donated. Okay, while I'm waiting for Jason. Oh, there he is. Okay. Does the person you're talking to like you? Well, I would freaking hope so. Otherwise, don't talk to him. Let's see. How does the person he's talking to feel right now? I feel like she's looking for a bad guy. I think she connects with you mentally. And thank you, Natty, for your donation, love. You'll go after Jason. So, on a mental level, the two of you kind of match, right? She likes your brain. She likes the way your brain works. She likes the way you think. But she moves very slow because of heartbreak from the past. I think she's just recently out of a connection, to be honest with you, Jason. She wants love. She does want to find that person, is what she's telling me. Let me get some clarifiers, because I do feel like she likes you, but right now it's just mentally. She likes the way you think. I don't think she, the song right now, Guess I'm the Problem. Maybe she's got a lot of those issues, like she feels like she's the problem. Let's see. Time is precious, don't waste it. I think you move a lot faster than she does. She says she can't wait to see you again. So she likes you. But see, she's still completing this cycle where she's still holding on to another connection because it says endings, breaking point, completion, and then enough. So I think her heart still belongs to this other person. And y'all know what this means, right? I don't have to say it, but she's very angry still. She's very sad still. So her heart isn't able to really. I mean, I'm not saying in time she won't be able to, but I don't know. To me, it feels like she talks to you because she doesn't want to think about this. She feels like talking to you is going to help her get out of this or to move past this. But maybe in time it will. But right now, I wouldn't say it's like she's just kind of still stuck to something else. From what I could see, anyway. I mean, she's telling me, fuck it, it's over, I'm done, it's completed. But her heart's still. If she has to tell me that when I'm asking, does she like you? That just means, like, I would do it, but I'm still heartbroken, you know? Take it slow with her. Be her friend if you have to, you know? Maybe in time something will come of it. But it doesn't feel like love, oh my gosh, you know, that kind of thing. You'll know when you meet the right person, Jason. You will just know. I appreciate you too, my love. Thank you for being here. All right, Natty, let's see. Boo. General for July. Let's see. I haven't used these cards in a while. Let's try them. They're pretty sparkly. General for July. All right, Spirit. What does Natty Nat need to know for July? Fire. Fire. Alright, something has been on hold in your life. Could have to be friendships, it could be a connection of yours, but there's been space, time, healing done. And maybe in between the last time you've seen this person or dealt with this person. I do feel like they're coming back kind of hot and heavy here. This could have been somebody that like ghosted you. And I know you're not looking for love, but when it shows up, I also feel like there's something headed toward you. This could be something that you've been waiting for. Something that's kind of been on hold because it needed to come into perfect alignment, right? You needed to look at things differently. So let's say you had a connection, right? And you were so in love, maybe even a little delulu about this person. And during the separation, you've seen things, or you're kind of waking up to like, it's been so long, am I really even that invested anymore? Is it really what I want? And I feel like you're coming to some kind of awareness of maybe some things are meant to be left in the past, and that's kind of the way I feel. Like, I think July is going to be a breaking of some kind of stagnancy or something that's been on hold. But I feel you getting really fired up about it. And not in a bad way. And with the Devil here, it's kind of like I said, like there's something that you love that is just not good for you. And through the time and space of being apart, maybe you realize that. Like, you're sitting here, like, loving the Devil. Like, I love being bound. I love it. And then you're like, one day wake up and you're like, I really don't love this. I'm kind of lonely and I feel like I can't go anywhere. It's kind of held you back from like giving yourself to others or opening up to other people because you are still You're like, I love being bound to this person. I can't move, right? But I feel like with the 2 knights here, I feel like whatever has been stagnant, whether that be love, this could even be a job. Like, you feel stuck to it. At one time, you loved it. Maybe you feel like, if I leave, I feel like I'm abandoning them. I don't know. I feel like some kind of realization is going to come to you in July, though, that you're just, you're not the, you don't feel the way you used to about a certain situation that you really loved at one time, and you're like, you know what, maybe the separation was necessary, or the distance was necessary for me to figure that out. But I do feel you moving forward. I also feel some kind of blessing is coming towards you. I don't know if this is a gift or somebody just gives you a check randomly. It feels like it comes out of nowhere, but it was really needed. Could come from friends, family. I know it was kind of all over the place, but sometimes those are the ones that hit the most. From what I've seen, like the ones that I really don't understand are the ones that y'all do. So that's what I got for you, love. I hope it helps, and thank you again for your donation. Alright, so Roxana. So there was no Libra girl or Amy? You're welcome, babe. I got all kinds of messages from that. It was just like, I just gave you the one that was like the loudest. Because I don't have like 30 minutes to say it. What do you guys want you to know about your connection with Max? The song that just came on is Here With Me by Marshmallow? Maybe that song has meaning for you, Roxana. I don't really know that song, but let's see. The first message I got was like, you deserve better. And I've got real strong Libra, Aquarius, very air type of vibe here. And also earth, air and earth. But it feels like you're holding on to something that you've kind of outgrown, and it's blocking you from your happiness. Maybe you need to check in with yourself, like do some kind of meditation. Because the way that it feels to me is, normally if I saw the Four of Coins, I would say maybe they're holding back. And they might be, right? But this feels more like you're holding back because you know there's something better for you. So maybe he's like a time waster for you. But the one thing about people that are time wasters, they block the door for other things. And the first thing, like I said, the first message that came to mind was like, you could do better. But you do what you want. That's the message I got. Is that really, okay, if you were to ask yourself, is this the person I could see spending the rest of my life with? And the answer is yes, then keep doing it. But if you can look inside and be like, I don't really know. Like, I probably spent a couple months with him or a couple years maybe, but I don't know about forever. Then that's not your person. That's kind of the way they're showing me that. And I hope that makes sense. Alright, Mary Jane, General for July. What does Mary Jane need to know for July? You may receive some information that's not, I don't know, it kind of feels like somebody's trying to instigate something to make you mad or upset. This could be like a month of you really having to address some things in your life that do nothing but make you sad, or like they provoke you. Because this gives me the energy of somebody says something and the way that they say it is just, they didn't think about it before it came out, and it really hurts. So this might be a month of like having to cut people off, or you may even have to be like, you may have to deliver some news to somebody that may hurt them. But with 3 cards, it's hard to tell. I would just say this month is focusing on your happiness and who you are. Know your worth. Don't let anybody just, talk bad to you because they're having a bad day, or like you don't deserve it. If anybody calls you out your name, or, does things on purpose and like trigger you, cut them out. And I'm sure a lot more things are going to happen besides that. I just have 3 cards, so. Rachel. Where are you at, Rachel? Are you on the train again? Rachel. I can't wait to get to Ari because I want to know about the Italian stallion. She didn't answer me earlier. Let's see if she shows up for hers. Alright, no Rachel. Nana. Nana, are you here? Nana Banana? She ain't. Doesn't look like it. Oh, you're here? Oh. I can't wait to get to you. Oh, did you get that Italian stallion this weekend? That's what I asked. Alright, Nana, what's your question, my love? And thank you for always being here. I know Jean appreciates it, for sure. You see? I'm over here playing tic-tac-toe. We need your question, please, ma'am. Nana. It's probably a long one. We'll give her a second. Does anybody like Jelly Roll like I do? I love Jelly Roll. I'm listening to Unpretty right now. Oh, no Italian stallion, huh? Oh well. Next. Thank you, next. You don't need the drama. Yeah, you don't want to be anybody's second choice. That's no fun. Nana, where's your question? Where's your question? You posted. I don't see it. Hold on. Hold on. Maybe it was blocked. Let me see. I still don't see it. I do not see your question, my love. Because they're not letting me see it. I do not understand right now. Oh my goodness. I hate Yahoo. Or what is it, Yahoo? Okay, please write it again because I don't see it, my love. Oh, seriously? I do not know what's going on with my email right now. Somebody sent me an email and I cannot freaking find it. Alright, is Ahmad Libra watching you? You see your new picture on WhatsApp. What the hell is WhatsApp? People be trying to get me on that all the time and I'm like, why? Why would I want to download another app to my phone? You got dreamy eyes for this person. Or he's got dreamy eyes for you. Like, when he saw you, he was like, oh yeah. I want to give her everything. The Star, Ten of Pentacles, Four of Wands. Like, he really liked that picture. So, he saw it, most definitely. He was like, oh, there's, like, dreamy eyes. Like, heart eyes. So, yeah, he definitely saw it. I don't know why that was censored. It makes no sense, but... Oh. Man, I have so many guys, like, in my Facebook, like, they send me messages, and I'm like, do I know you? And they're like, no, let's go to WhatsApp and talk. And I'm like, I don't need any new friends, but thank you. Yeah, it seemed kind of scamish, because they were all telling me they were in the Army. And I was like, well, what base? And they sent me a picture from, like, Google, and I was like, oh, Lord, here we go. Alright, so Laura, sorry babe. What is the truth behind the actions? Is he trying to make you feel jealous and come back, or has he moved on? Okay, whoever he is, we're going to look into him. Alright, let's see. Who is this man? And is he trying to make this Laura jealous, or is he really moved on? Let's see. Okay. This gives me the energy of, like, he's determined to make you jealous or to prove something to you. Like the song that's playing right now makes a lot of sense. Kiss Her in Front of You by Morgan Wallen. And if you ever heard that song, you know what I'm talking about. That's the way he feels right now. Like he's trying to make it seem like everything's great, everything's good. He's headed in a new direction, but it's like his insides are still pulled back to you all the time. He can't stop thinking about you. So if you haven't heard that song by Morgan Wallen, you should listen to it because it just came on and it makes a lot of sense. Shit, good luck trying to find $10,000 in my pocket. For a man? Oh no. Oh no. Alright, Ari, your turn, boo. You're welcome, babe. I know, right? Everybody trying to get out of here. And they always say like I just want to love you. My last person, they cheated on me and blah blah blah. And I'm like, well, are you from America? Because the way that you text sounds like you're from another country. And they're like, oh, well, I was born here. And then you start getting the truth, and I'm like, oh no. I don't like to be lied to, but sometimes it's fun to catch them in their lies. Alright, if you and Chris actually end up being FWBs, I'm going to tell you this one time, Ari. Never go into a FWB expecting it to be anything but that. Don't do it to yourself. Ever. And that is through experience, okay? You cannot, I don't know. It might eventually, right? Like, I mean, they do have the movie with Justin Timberlake and what's her name? Friends with Benefits. It worked out for them, but it's very rare. Because a lot of times friends with benefits are disconnected from the heart space, and so their interactions are just one way. And so when the feelings and you start to really get to know somebody outside of that, they're totally different. You'd be asking for it, is what Spirit told me. You'd be caught in the in-between, and it wouldn't go anywhere. And I'm not going to say that you should never have FWBs, because they are a lot of fun sometimes. I get it. But, you're always going to be in limbo. And it's going to stress you out. You're going to be worried about something that they're not worried about. Honestly, and Spirit's like, don't do that to yourself. Don't add any extra somebody else's drama to your own, because it does look like he comes with some baggage, even if you're just his FWB, you know. I mean, if that's all you want, do it. But don't go into it expecting it to be anything other than just that. Don't do it. Even if y'all become super friendly, you know everything about him, it's not a good idea to go in there thinking that it will be different. If you just go in for the sausage, take care of your business. I don't think that you're young. Do what you need to. But don't go in it thinking anything else, because you're going to end up hurting your own feelings. And what Jean said, there's no guarantees that it's good, and then you might just be like, All right, Siona. KZ, or whatever, crazy? The free list is closed for today, but I am on 3 days a week most of the time, so you can catch me on Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday, same time, same place, but you gotta get on early, because the free list closes pretty quick. Okay. Okay, well, go for it, boo. Go for it. If that's all you want, babe, do that. All right. General for July for my sweet, sweet Siona. Let's see. How is July going to treat Siona? You're going to water some flowers. Okay, that's good. You're going to grow some stuff. What are we growing? Oh, why are we growing that? It feels like you don't see something. There's something you're really good at, but it's like you only do it. I don't know. You don't do it consistently, or something like that. That's the way it feels. There's like no consistency to it. It's something that you're really good at, but maybe Spirit's saying like you need to water this. Stop being fearful, because like we've got the Queen of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles here. It's like, use your brain. You're destined for so much more than you give yourself credit for. So if you have a talent, if there's some idea in your head that you really are drawn towards, but you've kind of held yourself back out of fear, go for it. And just go in it. Like, if it fails, okay, that's fine. I'll learn from it. But from what I see is, if you could get out your own way, something that you already have some experience with is going to be really good for you. Oh, you donated? Thank you, babe. Sorry. I was reading. I got it. Thank you, CA Cutie. I'm not gonna lie, I used to do that because I was so disconnected from my heart, but I still wanted some attention. Because I was with my ex-husband for so long that after him I was so damaged. I was like, I don't want to hurt nobody. So I did it to meet my needs in the in-between, but I wouldn't advise it, Ari. You can do so much better. But I had all kinds of trauma and stuff I had to work through. But yeah, be careful. She don't want to be a 30-year-old virgin. I mean, my first was an Italian stallion, so I mean, try it. I don't have the list anymore. Oh, CA Cutie is next, yes, but I don't have the list after that. Let me catch up. What is your question, my dearest? CA Cutie. Have y'all heard the song She Loves the Rain by Teddy Swims? I love that song. I don't even see the list. Yes, my love. Donations are still open. To me, it just ain't worth jumping through hoops for. I've jumped through enough in my life and realized the hoops don't get you anywhere. Maybe you're looking in the wrong direction still. When you find the right direction, you'll understand it more. But for now, just don't put so much emphasis on forever. Babe, you're not doing anything wrong. You're just looking at the wrong men. That's all. It's okay. I looked for the wrong men for a long time. All right, see, Kitty, I found your question. My bad. Okay. Okay. So you want to know, you want advice regarding your job. Okay. Let's see. And yes, STDs are rampant in younger age groups. Be careful. Because normally, like, you're the cleanup crew. Like, it's not just you. They've got a team of workers. And you just never know. Alright, see, Kitty. Advice in regards to her career. What does she need to know? And thank you, Maria, for your 2 donations. Alright, how is Spirit saying this? Sorry. I think you undervalue yourself a lot. And so the canvas you've painted is not abundant. You haven't thought big enough, or you haven't kind of stepped out of your comfort zone. And for me, this is saying your career is kind of reflecting back to you your fears and your anxieties right now. And so Spirit is like, maybe, where do you want to go? Maybe dream bigger, because you're meant to be a boss. You're meant to have like the bigger things. It's kind of like you got to control your mind instead of focusing on the ones that don't like you or the ones that are out to get you. Focus on the fact that you do your fucking job and you do it well, and you are an emperor, empress, whatever. You are meant for bigger things. So I think you've played small for so long that people see you as like an easy target. And I'm not trying to be like harmful when I say that at all, but people will do that. If you undermine your own self and your own abilities, people will attach to that because there's, they pick up on that negative energy and they try to steal your light through it. But Spirit's like, it's all falling into alignment the way it's supposed to. You're starting to see that you're the creator of your reality. If you think big, you will have big, and if you let the little things drain your energy when you're at work, you're not fully invested in what you're doing, right? So it's like, who cares what they think, right? Walk away from it. Don't even care. Maybe you need to look for another job that gives you the potential to elevate, to grow, to change, maybe you need to start your own business or become a creator, start a channel. But I do feel like you have big dreams, but on some level you still doubt that you can reach it. And that's what they pick up on. And so they try to reflect back to you like, you ain't shit, blah, blah, blah. But you're that shit. And something is about to manifest into your reality that shows you like, you can have whatever you want. Whatever you want. But it's like you've got to walk away from the idea that somebody could take something from you. Somebody can mess you up. Somebody can hate on you and take your job. Because if you think it, it'll happen. I promise you. Go in there, not letting them bother you. And I think that will like crumble down what it is that they've been trying to do. I think you're like really close to something big. Really close to it. You're moving a little slower than most, and that's okay. But when you see it, you won't be able to unsee it. It's kind of the energy it's giving me. Let them burn their own houses. Let them burn their own bridges, because they will fall off. And you'll still remain because you're abundant. There's nothing wrong with your energy. Something is wrong with the outside energy, right? And so keep control of your mind when you go to work. Don't even let them affect you. But I do feel like there's something bigger, and I do feel like by, I would say like Scorpio season, you're going to have an opportunity to level up in some way. Whether that be you're getting a promotion, you're becoming the boss, you find a job online that you can tell them, you know, let the motherfucker burn. You know what I'm saying? But you're getting there. And I think that things will start reflecting it to you once you believe it for yourself. And fake it till you make it. You know, keep telling yourself every day. And eventually you will believe it. But it's saying like, you're fine. You are great. You do what you're supposed to. You just need to be a little more confident in yourself and F the haters, because if you're doing something that's on the right path, you're going to run across a lot of haters. But I do feel there's some kind of new beginning coming for you, and I don't know if that's, like I said, a new position or a new job. But you got to dream bigger. Get outside the fishbowl. You know, like the goldfish, they don't know anything but the fishbowl. Don't stay stuck in it. There's a big world out there. You're a big fish in a little pond. There you go. That sounds about right. And I get it. I bet you are tired of it. But I'm sure they have like a corporate office. Maybe go above the boss's head. Go above the people's head and document it. Right? Keep track of it. And if you honestly feel like you're being targeted, then I would say make sure to, you know, at least report it to anybody, you know, the Better Business Bureau or to the corporate office. I hope it helps, babe, but just know something better is coming. And I know I hate that for you. All right, Maria. How have things been going for Jennifer at ABB? Alright, let's see. How have things been going with Jennifer at ABB? I feel like it's not what she expected it to be. Like at first it was really great, really good, and then conflict came in. I don't know what ABB is, but it looks like it was represented as one thing and ended up being something else. Because the Hierophant Ten of Cups is like, oh, it's great, it's wonderful, everything's beautiful, rainbow, sunshines. And then you get the Five of Pentacles, Five of Swords, Knight of Cups. Now, there could be opportunities for it to be that, but I feel like she's taken some sort of loss. She's dealt with conflict. She's dealt with maybe even like financial issues. And I don't know what ABV is, but there's good times and there's bad times. I guess that's with everything. And I feel like there's a change, right? Because I get Ace of Cups, right? Like, ooh, I love it. The next day, no, I don't. So it could just be her. Maybe she's bipolar or something. It's not what she expected it to be. It feels like there's some kind of block here. I feel like she's headed somewhere else. There's something new opening up for her. So it doesn't look like it's going good. It looks like either there's going to be like an ending, a separation, or a cutting of whatever ABB is and Jennifer. And Jennifer's going to move in a new direction. But I hope that helps. Yeah, I'm not telling her to complain. I'm telling her to present facts, right? Complaining is one thing. That's like being sensitive and whatever. But if they are seriously targeting you and you have proof of it and you go to corporate with that, because I mean, they hate you already. What does it matter? You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not saying, you know, because I'm not saying snitching or anything like that. Like, it's some things just aren't right and they need to be addressed. And that's what I would say it was. It's like it needs to be addressed, not let go. You know what I mean? And I get it. Complaining's one thing. I'm saying, like, if you're truly targeted, gather some facts and get rid of it. Okay, what attentions does Moise have for you? Let's see. They kind of feel like you're the sun or the rainbow after a storm. I feel like this person, like, honestly feels like you're a blessing in their life. Like you are something that can lead them in a whole new direction. I think they've either recently, I would say recently, like they've gone through some kind of ego death. Maybe you were the reason, but I don't know. It feels kind of in the past, but you're like, they've been through a storm and you are that like happiness after it. 10 of Cups, the sun. They have the strength to overcome that devil, that ego. We've got date. So you might have a date with them, or they might be thinking about it. Addiction. That was their demon. They were addicted to something. Codependent, obsessive, possessive. It says that's done with, though. Maybe you're like the first person they've dated or wanting to date since. They have a lot of passion for you. I still feel like even though they've kind of gone through this dark night of the soul kind of thing, I think they still have old versions of themselves that are kind of played out, and they're starting to work on those things. But healing is not just, okay, one day I decide to heal and it's over. Healing is a continuous thing. So there are some things still that they battle. They still battle the demons even though they've kind of laid them down. So I don't know what addictions it was. It could have been sexual, could have been just codependency, could have been drugs, substances, or whatever. They have a lot of passion for you, and they do feel like you're like that bright light after a stormy time. You know what, CA Cutie? It's time to pray. Pray that God just puts the job right in your face, the new one. Just keep praying, or just keep speaking it. Like, I know the new opportunity is coming for me. I know I'm better than this. I know this is not for me anymore. Please show me where I need to go next, and it'll show up. But I hope that helped, Maria. Sorry, I'm still talking to CA Cutie too. Yeah, don't give them reasons. Show up, be that good worker. AA. Your turn, love. Okay, no AA. Firefly magic. Okay, is anyone secretly watching you, AA? And I got you next, Firefly, okay? Give me 1 second. I feel like it's, there's somebody that wishes things would have happened differently. I also feel like you have some female people watching you, or one at least. Maybe they thought of you as a threat, and so they watch to make sure you don't interact with somebody, or I don't know. I think it's like old though, somebody from your past for sure. Could have been somebody that had like a missed opportunity with you. But I also feel like there's a female watching you. Now, I don't know if like her man likes you or is attracted to you, or y'all fell out because of a man. I don't know. I just get a female trying to see where you're at, what you're doing. Alright, Firefly. What was Scorpio really thinking and feeling when he saw me and met up the day before? Okay. Let me see. How did he feel? this gives me like it was a long time coming. Like they were very patient. Seven of Pentacles and Temperance, they're both about patience and healing and everything aligning at the right times to come together, right? So they're like, oh, magic, I love this. So they were really happy. um, they were like, finally I can put in some work. Finally we can do something here. Finally we can go play in the water or whatever y'all did, I don't know. But the love is still there, and they're like, I've been patient. I've been waiting for today. I've been waiting for this. So they were super excited. And hopefully that helps, love. Alright, so we've got Project Bows. Project Bows. And if I butchered your name, I am so very sorry. Jason, are you still here? Oh, that makes sense. Rashi's feelings for you. Okay, love. And like I said, if I butchered your name, it was just I can't form my lips around certain things. Okay, Rashi's feelings towards you. The sun, you make them happy. You're a bright light. In a dark world, I got that energy earlier for somebody too. It's like the rainbow after a long storm or something. And what's funny is these two cards are, they're blank and they don't have color. So it's almost like you brought color into their life. Like they could celebrate again. But I still think this person has some healing to do. Because even if they're celebrating, have you ever been kind of disconnected or cold? That's the way it feels. It's like you should be happy. You know that you should be happy with it, but you're like, I can't enjoy it, So maybe you've shown a light on the fact that like they don't, they've been living in this very cold existence, and you kind of came in and warmed it up. And it's weird because there's only two of those cards, the ones that have no color. And so that was pretty specific. Like, you've warmed their little heart. She's kind of shut down. It happens. But I feel like you do add something very beneficial to their life, so I like that. You're welcome, love. Thank you for being here and being so patient and actually showing up when I call you. That is one thing I greatly appreciate, is the ones that stay and the ones that show up when they're called. But I appreciate everybody, but those ones I appreciate the most. Alright. What or who is coming towards you in love? Let's see, Jane. You're going to end up with the whole army, watch. King of Wands, lovers. Gemini, Leo. Passionate love. Fiery, combustible love. This is somebody that feels distant from you, like you shut them out. But they wish to have more with you. So we got strong Leo. I've got Gemini, Pisces, and then we've got Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, This is like a secret, like maybe they've been holding back a lot and they're about to tell you all about it. But I feel like the two of you together is combustible in a good way though, like fire. It's a new beginning. Ace of Wands world. This could have been somebody you put in a friend zone even. But for some reason I'm getting new, so I don't think you've had a lot of experience with this person. Maybe very limited. But they definitely miss your presence. I think there's more than one. I think one of these people you've kind of shut out and they feel cold, like you are like that wish fulfillment. But another one I feel like is like you've completed something and you're about to encounter it. Because I have the Ace of Swords at the bottom, Ace of Wands. That to me in the world too, it's like maybe you're about to like truly cut something out in order to experience something new. Because I feel like maybe you've been stuck, missing somebody or something, not really moving past that person because you love them, right? And something comes in that just like lights you on fire. That's the way I feel like this, whoever this person is, gonna come and light you on fire. I think you got like every sign in the book though, so I don't really know. Oops, I'm over here dropping shit. My bad. That was loud. I know. You can't have love if you cut them all out, Gene. They're scared of you at this point. No, see, cutie, just, I think the thing that's missing is like that faith that when you pray that your angels will answer you. Because a lot of times we pray and we expect like something very I don't know. It's almost like if it doesn't hit me right in my face, I'm not going to see it kind of thing. Because I feel like your spirit guides are really, really, really working on something for you. And they're trying to send you messages, but I think you're still learning your worth and how to stand up for your worth too. And also like walking away from things that no longer serve you. Maybe this is like you've grown past it, so it's time to think bigger. It's time to know that like whatever you want, you can have it. Just go after it. Dream big. Well, I am glad you're here, C.A. Cutie. I appreciate you, babe. And it's gonna come. It's gonna come. Just know that you're worth it. You're worthy of having it. Even if you gotta put post-it notes all around to remind yourself how fucking awesome you are. You are that boss. You can. She can do it. It's coming. I've seen it already. But anyways, my loves, thank you for all of your time and attention here. Thank you for not getting mad about the horrible start. And this having to go to a different one. Thank you for following me over here. Thank you for the donations. Thank you for all the love and y'all support. Y'all support that y'all show me every time I come here. And I really do appreciate you guys. And I wish nothing but the best for each and every one of you. And I understand the struggle can be real, but so can the blessings and the abundance. It can be just as real. It's just accepting that sometimes the struggle pushes us into the abundance, you know. But anyways, I love you guys. I'm not, you know how I am. I'll ramble on forever. I love you guys, and I will see you again on Friday. Yes, that's right. Boss Manda. Just like that.